Hey everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Leslie. You're in my kitchen down on the farm, and I am thrilled to have you here. This is very much a sandwich week for us, so I'm kind of calling this week Sandwich Week. The reason being is we have Vacation Bible School at church all week at night this week, which you'll see some at the end of this video. You'll see some clips from it. But I'm not cooking supper, so I thought we might as well make this like a sandwich theme week. And that's what we're doing. Today we're making an iconic, probably one of the most iconic sandwiches on the planet, especially if you're familiar with the old time diners. This is a club sandwich. Now, let me just go ahead and get this out of the way. I may not make it exactly like you do. You may not make it just like your neighbor does, and that's okay. It's still a club. Now, you've heard of turkey clubs where it's all turkey. You've heard of ham clubs where it's all ham. I'm going to make just a club sandwich, which is going to have actually both turkey and ham. We're using both. So, let me just tell you the ingredients you're going to need. There's no recipe going to be added at the bottom because this is just putting stuff together. Let me just tell you what you're going to need. You're going to need some bread. Actually, what would work better than this bread is the thin square bread. You know what I'm talking about? The old-timey kind of bread. But bread. And white bread is usually what you see around here. You're going to need some lettuce, some tomato, cheese of choice, whatever yours is. My husband's happens to be American, so that's what we're using. Again, some turkey, some ham, of course, some Duke's mayonnaise, and some pre-cooked bacon. So, I'm going to get everything prepped and ready. I'm going to wash the lettuce, tear off a few leaves of lettuce and wash it. I'm going to slice up a few slices of tomato, and I actually heat up the meat. Bryant prefers it warm instead of cold, so I'm going to take a few slices of each, put it on a plate, heat it up, and then we'll be ready to put this sandwich together. So don't go anywhere. Listen, stay tuned to the end of this video because we're going to have some clips from Vacation Bible School. I'm going to show you some things I've gotten out of my garden, and who knows what else will end up on this video. So don't go anywhere. I'll meet you back right here. So for this sandwich, you are going to need 3 slices of bread, which brings me to a problem that I have. There is something you need for this sandwich that I do not have. And so therefore, I don't know how it's going to work out. But they cut this sandwich into corner to corner and then corner to corner again. And they poke a long toothpick in each quarter to hold the sandwich together. I do not have the long toothpicks. So we're going to see how this goes. Hey, I've gotten my toaster out. I've toasted up 2 of the slices of bread, and I'm fixing to put the 3rd one in. But I'm going to just put a little bit of mayonnaise. Here we go. And I'm going to stick another piece of bread in the toaster, and I'm going to put the meat in the microwave just for a second, just to heat it up, because that's the way my sweet husband likes it. I'll be right back. All right, so let's let's layer this up. And I'm going to start with the ham here. And let me just tell you guys, on the turkey, if you have never tried the cracked black pepper turkey, oh my goodness, give it a try. It is absolutely delicious. So I'm loading it up with ham and turkey. And then I'm going to go ahead and place the slice of cheese on this portion. Toss that over there. And we have our cheese. So now I'm going to put my middle layer of bread down. I'm going to spread just a little bit of mayonnaise on that one. Just mainly to act as glue, basically. All right. So here on this portion of the sandwich, I'm going to go ahead and layer some lettuce. And then I'm going to wipe off my knife. And we're going to slice up some tomato. All right. There we go. And you can't forget the salt and pepper. And now our bacon strips. And we're going to check our other piece of bread here. Perfectly done. And once again, we're going to put just a tad bit of mayonnaise, mainly for glue. All right. And I'm going to give it a little press just to hold it together. Now, let me get a knife and we're going to give this a slice up and see if we can hold it together in some pretty form for him to try. Okay, everyone, it's not quite so pretty with the without the toothpicks, but you get the idea. So they usually stand up each triangle and get ready to serve it. So let me clean up my mess here, and then we will get some chips and some pickles and ready for him to taste. All right, everybody, let's call him in and see what he thinks about his club sandwich. When we go to a diner of any sort, or when we have a place here called the Golden Waffle that serves breakfast all day long, much like a Waffle House, but they serve sandwiches and all kinds of things. He always orders the club. So let's see what he thinks of my club sandwich. All right, here we go. Let's see what he thinks.
All right, let's grab it and take a bite. Here we go. She's right. Whenever we go to that little place that's called the Golden Waffle, it's like a Waffle House, I always get the club sandwich. So turkey, ham, bacon, cheese, lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise. What kind of mayonnaise? Duke's. I like my ham and my turkey heated. Some people like it cold. I like mine heated. This is delicious right here. One of my favorite sandwiches.
One of his favorite sandwiches.
That's a great
right here.
That's a great little go-to summer meal right there.
This would be a great light supper.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be lunch. This would be a great supper. 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Okay, so if you watched yesterday's video, it was a meatball, like a French onion meatball, a meaty, hearty sub sandwich. And now we've done the club sandwich. So we're going to see on the next sandwich installment, we're going to see if Bryant can handle elevating his taste a little bit and doing a high-end sandwich that's nothing but veggies. No, thank you.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
You can't live off love.
I know. I can with you.
Hey, I ain't told you guys a joke lately. Do you know why the orange never made it up the hill?
Why did the orange never make it up the hill? You're out of napkins. Why did the orange never make it up the hill?
It ran out of juice.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right, I got to elevate my taste buds. What for?
Well, we're going high end on the next sandwich.
Oh, what's it going to be?
Well, it's all veggie.
Oh.
No meat. So we're going to see. I'm going to let you go see some not Facebook. No, we don't want you to see Facebook. We're going to let you see Vacation Bible School because his phone's ringing. So we're going to see you over at Vacation Bible School. And yeah, so don't go anywhere. There's more to come on this video. Okay guys, we're here at the church. What we do is we have the kids come in this door. We lock these doors. We have them come in this door, and then they come up here to where two ladies will be sitting. They register, they get their name tag. They are color coordinated by their age, depending on what age they are and where they go. And then here is the sanctuary. We didn't do a whole lot of decorations this year inside because it's just about making a mess and God using our mess. As you can see, there was some paint spillage up here. And there's skits each night that tells the kids. And so it's a mess up here. And so it's looking really good. That little couch came out of our chicken house. And that recliner came from Caroline's. But so this is kind of the set. It's all about making a mess. So let's head over to the fellowship hall. We're doing something different this year. We are feeding the children that come at 6. If they come early enough, they can get a meal Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then, of course, we have pizza on the finale night. But since it's about what a mess, we're kind of doing messy foods. Everything is messy this week. The games are messy. The snacks are messy. The crafts are messy. Everything is kind of messy. And it's all about how even in our messes, God can take us and clean us up and make us into what He wants us to be. So anyway, here it is before kids arrive. Let's go over to the fellowship hall. I believe there's some people cooking. We really did have a mess here. During some fixing up, they uncovered a yellow jacket nest. And so several of the men have been working hard to get rid of that. It's right over here in the mulch. Here is actually the craft tables, as you can see. They made a good mess in here last night. Some of their pretty crafts.
We got a lot of exciting things for you tonight. How many had a good time last night? Let me say yeah! Okay. All right. We're going to open in prayer, and then we're going to turn things over to Miss Crystal. So let's pray real quick. Let's bow our heads for prayer, okay?
They're making moon sand over there in crafts. So now we're gonna go down here and see what recreation's doing. Well, everyone, it is the next day, and I am getting ready to go do a dreaded task. A dreaded task, but one that is very much needed. And I'm ashamed to say I'm actually behind on it, but I'm going to get a mammogram. So I'm going to end today's video here, and we'll pick up, with the next one, and whatever the next sandwich is. So Brian has had 2 really good sandwiches. He is such a man's man, a meat and potatoes guy, kind of guy. What is that? Tim the Tool Man? He is a manly man. But the next sandwich is going to be what he would consider frou-frou food, you know, yuppie food, or highfalutin food. And so we're going to see if I can elevate his taste a little bit. And we're going to do a special sandwich, but that'll be on the next video. So be sure to stay tuned for that, because that may end up very hilarious. That may be a comedy show instead of a cooking show or a how to make a sandwich show. But he loved the club. He said, Leslie, this is absolutely my favorite sandwich in the whole world. And I loved it. He devoured it. So I hope I'm giving you some great ideas for lunches or easy suppers. You don't have to have a full meat and potatoes meal at supper. In fact, supper should probably be your lightest meal of the day. Although, however, in our family, it's probably the heaviest meal of the day. But sometimes, especially in the summer, we just like to do BLTs. We like to do, oh goodness, I've done just bacon sandwiches or just tomato sandwiches. And so since we're having VBS, I thought this was a great week to do Sandwich Week. And so stay tuned for the next installment of the Sandwich Week. I think we're going to do 2 more. And yeah, it should be really good. All right, I will see you next time on the Farm and Pastor's Wife. Thanks for joining, and remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.